All right, guys. So in this episode and in this module, we're going to really walk you through lead forms versus landing pages. And in this specific one, we're going to go through a lead form and we're going to walk through the advantages and disadvantages of a lead form and we'll actually go through an actual lead form campaign that is running right now for us, for our clients, for ourselves. And we're going to take a look at it in a very millimetric, very granular way. Okay, so let's take a look at that. Let's go. I'm going to share my screen. Here we have a campaign. Again, a very regular structure, one campaign, one ad set. This is when it's open and has different it has 4 ads. And in this one specifically, what we're running is we have 4 different creatives. So we have this one right here, we have this one right there, and we have this one as here, and this one as well, and only one headline and with one ad copy. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a look at the lead forms. As you can see, all these ads are being tested because they catch attention. And they're going to be tested as a lead form. Why? Because lead forms gives us the opportunity for the actual ad to pop in someone's newsfeed real fast. Let me just show you exactly what I mean. So the way that it's going to look like, it's going to look like this. Someone is scrolling, and I'm going to give you an example. And it's going to pop just like that. All right. And it's just going to allow you to see more. And then when people click on this, it's going to be a lead form. So let's right now send a notification to Facebook on my desktop, and I'll show you exactly how it's going to look like. So I'm going to go to my Facebook profile, and it's going to be popping in my news feed. Let's take a look at that. All right, so let me just scroll down. At some point, it's going to be popping. There you go. Right in here, here's the ad, okay? And I'm going to be clicking on this as an user. So I click on this. If it was on the phone, it would be different. And I have here a picture. You can choose your picture to be whatever it is. That says, for example, we buy houses in a condition, or like maybe a list of benefits of working with you, or just need to sell. Or something that just catches quick attention. Here we have a quick intro where we're telling them to get a cash offer and sell your house fast without a hassle, and a little bit of like benefits of working with us. Here, one of the things that we ask, we're always going to ask here, what is the address of the property? The only problem is that Facebook actually is very annoying on the way that you ask for this, because some of times that you ask for a property address right now, like post 2021, it's going to get your ads rejected. So you got to ask different ways. So the way that we're asking right now for this one, it's what is the address of the property that you're looking to sell? But you can have many other different ways to ask for it. I'm going to give you a list of options, but those could be, for example, location of the property, or what's the property, or where is the property that you're looking to sell. Include zip, city, and street, whatever, street, city, and zip. So that Facebook just doesn't annoy you and keeps rejecting at the point that it's going to then disable your ad. So I'm asking for the property address, and I'm asking also in here for the ad. So in here, let's put a property address. I'm going to put next, and I'm going to put submit. This lead form right here, it's very easy for people to go in here. I'm going to show you how it looks like. So people are going to have it super easy. All right. So let me just take a look at that one. So I'm going to assume that it's a duplication, but I have it in more volume as opposed to higher intent. More volume, it lets it to go fast, easy. But the problem with that is that sometimes Facebook is going to put and pre-populate the phone number, old phone number that they used whenever they signed up with Facebook for like long time ago. So that's a big problem because you're going to capture like wrong numbers. And if you capture the wrong numbers, how are you going to get a hold of them? Unless they put the whole address and you can skip trace that address and try to call that person, you're going to maybe have that problem. So we test different variations of lead forms, but more volume definitely works. Is that you're going to potentially going to have that phone number problem. Our questions are going to be, what is the address of the property? And you can also ask like how long you're looking to sell, tell us why you're looking to sell so that we can better help you, like many different things. I'm going to potentially be giving you our SOP, and so you can actually have two different ways. And we ask for all the information right here, as you can see, first name, last name, email, phone number, in that order, so that it's much better. All right, right here. So here actually tells the pre-fill information options are limited to ads related to credit, employment, housing opportunities, and privacy. Of course, that's the website privacy. But in the last part of this, we're going to send them a thank you message. In this one, we're telling them that they can qualify for an $150 credit, $150 gift card if their property qualifies for a cash offer. This one is encouraging them to go and click into our button. Our button says to schedule their cash offer plus a $50 credit card. Actually, it's 50. And that has a link of our Calendly link for our client, or if they have a CRM that we're going to be showing, that link is going to be inside of there. And people are going to be able to schedule an appointment. And that calendar has way more questions, like way more questions. Okay. So that's one way. If you were to change it to for example, let's take a look at that, higher intent. What happens is that right after they give us the information, the questions, then they're going to have a review screen. So basically here, the review screen is going to make them review their information so that everything is accurate. And it's not going to allow them to move past this part if they don't slide to submit. Here you can see there's a slide to submit right in there, slide. So they have to slide it on their phone, of course, or on their desktop, but most of the time it's going to be on the phone. And then completion is about the same. That's how our lead form would be. But the good thing about this one is that, again, lead forms are going to be in-house of Facebook, fast loading, very easy to navigate, usually for people. And the only problems is that it might have pre-filled information from the past. Like, that's one of the issues. And at the same time, you're not going to be able to put much branding of yours, or, take them to your website and potentially make them go through your about us and like capture them other ways. But definitely has the in-house tools of Facebook, and you can also be able to retarget people that went into the lead form and did not submit that lead form, just went inside and did not take action. So this is lead form, one of the lead forms ways that we do it. And now we're gonna go over SOPs on how to create different type of lead forms and questions that we ask. All right.